my name is Faith Adhiambo, the President of the Law Society of Kenya. The mood is, I'm highly elated and happy. This day has finally come, and we take up the helms of the Law Society of Kenya. What I want to ring that is most important is that let's reunite as one society. Elections have come, they are over. It's time we come back together. Let's work as one Law Society of Kenya. There are so many challenges that are rising. It's at the helm of the housing levy that has now just been set in place. We're having challenges with regards to opportunities for advocates and us fighting for our practice space. We're looking at doctors going on the streets because they are fighting for fair pay and also ensuring that they are treated well and with dignity. And that's a challenge that is also there in the legal profession, at the teachers' helm, at the workers as well. And so as a nation and as a country, there are many things that are happening and arising. We are suffering from, I would say, over-taxation as a nation. And so with regards to all these challenges that are coming up, what I would say is let's work as one. We have to fight to ensure that we uphold the rule of law. The courts are respected. They are able to ensure that the courts and the judiciary are independent and that they do not fall to the executive. We also remind Parliament of their responsibility. They are an independent arm of government. They should not sing to the tune of the executive. Let the three arms, they can work together, but let them also be independent, that they can serve the members of Kenya well. And so I ask us, let us unite, let us come together, like-minded professionals. Let us work to ensure that we deliver for not only the profession, but also for the people of Kenya. Thank you.
There are some issues that were raised during the AGM. Thank you. What are the main issues that the lawyers raised, and maybe how are you planning to address them?
So the certain issues that have been raised with regards to, let's say, RDSASA, and there's need to audit that system and ensure some level of accountability, that we'll be able to see who is transacting behind the RDSASA system, and to ensure that the transactions are actually moving. It's not only beneficial for the legal profession, but for the members of the public as well, because we are having questions of non-practitioners or non-lawyers who are operating in cartels, and that also brings to the fore the hue and cry that members of the public have been having over a long period of time. And also the challenge that we have with the RDSASA system is with things being changed and you don't know who is behind changing those things. We have situations where people have invested, you believe your land is safe, that the system, the integrity of the system is beyond reproach, but you end up discovering that some 2-3 years later, somebody has changed ownership, has sold and resold your property. So these are concerns that we must ensure we take the CS and the PS to hold them to account, even as they strive to devolve their RDSASA system. Is it a system that can be upheld? Also, the question of obedience of court orders has been raised. As a profession, we work with the hope and belief that you will argue your client's case and be able to get justice for your client. The challenge that we are now seeing of so many stories coming up, not only politicians refusing to abide by court orders, courts are issuing orders, some also go ahead and even are taking over property belonging to individuals in the guise that they are ensuring justice. But once there's a court order, let's obey those court orders. These are challenges that members are raising, but not only members, but also members of the public. And also us striving to review the Law Society Act to meet the 21st century needs and the changes that have evolved over time. So there's work to be done, and it's time that we fold our shirts and start getting down to business.
Thank you.
Thank you.